Alright guys, so I was browsing the web late last night looking for some interesting skins to make a video on, and I stumbled across the USP Whiteout from the new Train collection. The Whiteout skin is one of the more intriguing skins in CSGO. It's got a nice little matte white finish, and it's available on 3 different weapons in the game. The P250, MP7, and the one that we'll be focusing on in today's video, the USP Whiteout. Now what makes these skins so interesting is the drastically different price between a factory new version and all other versions of the skin. If we have a look here on CSGOstash.com, we can see that the factory new version of the USP Whiteout goes for around $200 and the minimal wear is only around $15. This is a huge difference in price, and it's the same for both the P250 and the MP7, and I'm going to let you guys know the reasons for this huge price difference. First, if we take a look at the float value for the USP Whiteout, we can see that there is a really small window in which we can get a factory new version of the skin, and if we do some quick math, we can calculate the chance that a dropped USP Whiteout will be factory new. So the float range for the USP Whiteout goes from 0.06 to 0.8, which is a total range of 0.74, which is simply just 0.8 minus 0.06. And the float range for a factory new version is 0.06 to 0.07, which is a total range of 0.01. So if we simply just divide 0.01 by 0.74, we can see that there is a 1.35% chance of getting a factory new version when a USP Whiteout is dropped. This makes the factory new Whiteout extremely rare and valuable compared to the other floats because 1.35% is really low. So that's one reason why the USP Whiteout is so expensive in factory new, and the other reason is because all the other wares look like shit. Honestly, they don't look very good. They're all scratched up, banged up, and here I'll quickly show you guys what all the different versions of the Whiteout look like. And you can see that even on the factory new version, it's got some scratches. So if you want to have a good looking Whiteout, you're going to have to fork over the big bucks for a factory new one. Or you can attempt what I'm going to do in this video, which is trade up for one. In the Train 2021 collection, there are 3 classified pink skins: the famous Meltdown, MAC-10 Propaganda, and the USP Whiteout. So if we put 10 restricted purple skins into a trade-up contract from the same Train collection, we'll have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a USP Whiteout. But we don't want any USP Whiteout, guys. What we want is a spicy factory new one. And this makes the trade-up contract a little bit more complicated. So because the factory new Whiteout has such a small range of float for factory new, 0.06 to 0.07, we need to use like really low float purple skins for our trade-up contract. So using csgofloat.com, we can see that we need an average float of 0.0135 to guarantee that our Whiteout will be factory new. And there are a couple ways you can go about getting these low float purples. One is to snipe them off of the Steam market with the appropriate float value, and the other is to snipe low float blues from the Steam market and trade up to the low float purples. For this video, I ended up doing a mixture of both, and when you guys are sniping the market, make sure you have CSGO Inventory Helper browser extension enabled because it makes seeing the floats way easier. If you're inspecting them in-game and checking the floats that way, it's gonna take you forever. Also, when buying the blue skins from the market, I was trying to keep my float less than 0.023, and I calculated this with csgofloat.com as well, and it just seemed like that was a good average to go for when trading up for the purples. So that's what I was aiming for. You guys don't have to be exact on that. Some are going to be above that, some are going to be below that. Just as long as your average checks out, you'll be fine. And I recommend before you do the actual trade up in the game to go on CSGO Exchange and use the mock trade up feature, and it'll tell you exactly what your floats are going to be for the trade ups. And just do that to make sure you don't mess it up and get a minimal wear USP. I can't imagine anything much worse than that. So make sure you do a dry run before you do it in game. And buying these skins from the market took me a while. I tried to keep the price of the blue items less than 50 cents and the purples less than $5 to keep my total cost less than 50. And keep in mind, these are Canadian dollars, so USD is going to be a little cheaper. And you can probably find these items for cheaper if you spend more time on it to maximize your profit, but that's up to you. I'm happy with a $50 investment for a 1 to 3 chance at 200. And after hours of market hunting, I have my purples and I'm ready to do this trade up. All right, guys, so we're here. We're going to be attempting this trade up. I'm a little bit nervous here. Hopefully we get the USP Whiteout Factory New. I have checked all the floats to make sure we're good. And yeah, let's get into it. Ready for the trade up. We got a 1 in 3 chance, boys. Oh, God, I'm nervous. No! Shit. Well, nice. Well, unfortunately, guys, we didn't get the USP Whiteout in this video. Hopefully, you guys have some better luck. But there's always next time, and there's always more trade-ups to be had. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.